Hi, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing The Expanse. This is Season 3, Episode 11, and it is titled Fallen World. That's ominous. Fallen World? What are we talking about here? Is it the civilization, maybe, that Miller...
I think so, yeah.
Yeah? Because we did get, like, a whole bunch of stuff in that vision that Holden, he got at the end of the last episode. Another Mass Effect reference here. Kind of like Shepard, he got the vision when he or she got the vision when Shepard touched the Prothean beacon in Mass Effect 1, and yeah, very similar. And we are so excited to see where it's gonna go from here, because it's just opening up this whole thing, and yeah, so very, very exciting. Do you have anything you want to get into before we jump into the episode?
I have something in my eye, so if I'm blinking a lot or doing weird stuff with my eyes, then you know.
Yes. You can, of course, also always check out our full-length reactions for The Expanse and all the other shows that we are doing on our Patreon page. The link is down in the description below. But let's jump into this.
Holden? They killed the LT.
He?
Oh, shit! His pulse is dropping. We need to get him back to the ship.
Okay.
Speed limit's changed. Watch your thrust to stay under 28 meters per second.
Good call, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit, Naomi. No. How else are you? Yeah, you're gonna have to... Oh, shit. Is that an explosion? Like...
Oh, maybe like fire?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why she opened it, so she... Yeah, okay. Still curious about what happened to that documentary crew, you know, those two. Because they just went out there and we haven't seen them since. Okay, so now Mars got Holden.
Come on, Claire!
Whoa.
Come on, Holden. All right, stabilized.
That makes one of us.
Stay with him.
That kind of deceleration without any notice.
Yeah, a lot of people just died.
That's not a defensive measure. That's a massacre.
Oh, come on.
Well...
Like, it's sentient about it.
It doesn't... Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, she's... Oh, wait, no, she's stuck between them?
Lisa, cry, let me know you're alive.
The machine got me by the leg.
No.
You?
Still in one piece, me somehow.
See if I can get the pins straight.
No, we can't roll. Forward kills me, backward kills you. It has to float up.
You and I definitely have a problem to work out.
Yeah, I don't like that, you know, one of them has to die or... Oh, but she's fine, of course. Fucking... Well, that luck must be coming from somewhere or someone. Yep. Well, that worked out to your advantage then.
Yeah.
Stimpack.
Yeah.
And she's gonna see...
Yeah.
Whoa. Fuck, that's tragic. Calling it a massacre, maybe, that's not totally wrong. Even though the intention probably wasn't a massacre, but it was a defense, defense mechanism. It's...
Nothing you can do for these people except ease their pain.
What are you talking about? His staples and sutures are all most these injuries need.
Is this your first time in Zero G?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Blood pools and clots, tissue swells, any internal bleeding is a death sentence.
Fuck.
Oh, those Mormons, huh? They have us build the most advanced ship in history so they can farm like primitives.
But a warship and killing people, that's less primitive than farming? Weird.
Grab the terminal.
I can't see it from here.
Okay, I'll guide you, but it's moving, so we've got to be quick. Okay, move it up. Below. Stop, Samantha! Open the grip. Grab. Thrust it! Forward.
Wait.
What the box blew.
So they're gonna have to. One of them has to. And it's probably gonna be fucking drama.
Yeah, it is.
Melba?
No, don't ignore her.
It's Anna.
Fuck that bitch.
We're all being pulled toward the sphere. At the center.
All the ships? Yeah. It's okay to be scared. We all are, but
And she's gonna go find Holden.
Yeah, it's just a way for her to get closer to Holden. She's very single-minded.
Good for you.
No, not good. Let her have internal fucking bleedings.
This won't
Sorry.
hurt.
I really do not like her.
Tilly, where are you? Tilly, tell me where you are.
Wait, she's alive? Well, that's good. But don't...
He's not gonna get a free pass for what he did to the LT and
What he
everyone on
did?
the Shusen.
What he did? I fired first. I was willing to take him out.
So maybe putting a bullet in him is the quickest way out of this shitstorm.
No.
He's going back with us. We have our orders. Are we clear?
Yes, Gunny.
Thank you.
At the new speed limit, it would take about 7 months to get back to the ring. The bigger ships have skiffs that can still move, but not enough to evacuate everyone.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, fuck, and they can't communicate with anyone on the outside, right?
in a way, it's your fault. Yeah. That's what I get for trying to help someone. What are you talking about? She tried to kill me. Or somehow. Melba.
It's gonna be okay.
Wow. Tears.
You're really good at this. Tilly. Hey. Tilly.
Am I burned till evil?
Singing now make you more interesting. Less, in fact. Whose idea was the uniforms?
Dawes laughed at me. He thought the idea was ridiculous.
So you disobeyed him?
No. No. I convinced him that it was necessary for us to start wearing them. Individuals can be divided and conquered, but symbols endure.
Right, Batman.
We are who we are. That's what makes us better.
I will sacrifice my pride to make something better for the future. I hope that one day, that's what makes us better.
Me was sick and nigh to death. Till he go.
Oh, she's up and about again. No one's... Anna, you need to let everybody know that this one is a risk. And what about the Rossi? What about Alex and fucking Amos?
Where's the woman with the broken arm?
I don't know. She must have left Willis.
Look up her badge number and give me her location on the ship.
You're gonna have to wait.
Do it now.
Track her yourself.
No, involve other people. There it is. Oh, she got there.
Come on. Wake up now. Alex.
Oh, my head, it hurts.
Yeah, and you have something in your
Alex.
arm.
Where's Holden?
He left a while ago with Miller.
Miller? What do you mean?
Get him to the med bay. Thank you.
Where's Amos?
You have to be alright.
You changed your hair.
And on to the med bay with him as well. Come
Yeah.
on. Come on.
So thankful that Naomi, she
Got there.
got there, yeah.
It's not how I thought it would end for me.
No, it's not over yet.
Cannot afford to lose us both.
Camino, what are you doing?
The ship need a captain. And you got what you want.
There's still hope.
Oh, the optimist I know, not yet dead.
Come on! Come on!
How are you feeling?
Are you back?
Yeah.
Back to help? Back to stay?
Stay. You're my family.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
The only reason I'm standing here is because of her.
We stuck. Same as every ship in this place.
Then we spin the drum. And if it works, it will save many lives.
Spin the drum. They're gonna activate
Prepare to spin
the day and night cycle gravity thing that Mormons, they, like the whole reason they built the ship. Where are you going?
She's going to the skiff.
But no, isn't she going to the Rossi?
Oh, yeah.
Because how would she?
Oh no. There's a big cliffhanger coming up.
Yeah, of course there is. She already got in. Yeah.
Oh, she followed her!
Oh my god, shit!
Cool! Is it to create artificial gravity, maybe?
Yeah, whatever it was, you know, made to do, I guess.
I want to talk to all the ships in this place.
Channel open.
Offers to save everyone.
This is Klaus Ashford. This ship, my ship, can create spin gravity. So I am able to offer it to all of you. You will be welcome. The Beltas embrace all of you.
I'm beginning to think we were totally wrong about that guy.
They're already loading up the other dropships of the wounded and transferring them to the Behemoth.
Bunch of skinnies saving us. This place keeps getting more and more fucked up.
They've got the right idea. We're all in this shit together, and this is the only way we're gonna get out of it.
Yeah, stop being an idiot.
Bigots.
Holden?
I saw something. Vision.
Vision of what?
The end of everything.
What?
Not a cliffhanger per se, but... Ah. 2 episodes left. I'm using the wrong remote. 2 episodes left. Season 3. What? Where are we going with this? Because everybody's fucking... Like, they're trapped in there now.
Yeah.
And as they were talking about, it's gonna take them, like, with the velocity, the speed they can travel inside of the bubble now, the maximum speed, it's gonna take them 7 months to get back to the ring. Or to the exit/entrance. And they probably don't have provisions enough for that. I don't know. It all depends kind of right now on what's on the Behemoth. Because if everybody's going there and if they have provisions and if they've... Because they are by... Yeah, they are the biggest ship there. By a long shot. So maybe they also have provisions on top of now having artificial gravity. Whew. Wow, yeah.
That was tense in a weird, not so tense way.
Yeah, it was tense all the way through because everybody was at a, everybody was affected by what happened in the last one, and they were all kind of, every ship was having their own problems to deal with, and a lot of dead people and injured people who, if they have internal bleedings, they can't really heal, and so in that regard, yes, it was very tense, but still everything was slowed down. Nothing could happen quickly and fast. No one can shoot at each other, so yeah.
Almost even more tense, right? Because it's like a prolonged tense. It's like...
Yeah, we can't...
It's like a long road, uphill.
Yes.
And it's so hard for you because you're just working your way all the way through, and it's taking you such a long time to get to the top of it, and
yeah,
you're just gasping for air 1/3 way in, and
it's very, very, very tense, nail biter of an episode, and emotional as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Because let's get into that first then. The whole Ashford drama thing with both of them being pinned down or stuck, and we called it fairly early on that it was probably gonna end in a, like, one of them has to sacrifice or maybe, like, all the way through, like, these last many episodes, or at least since we got introduced to Ashford, we've been waiting for him to make a move and to do something to, like, take over the ship and become the new captain, but he didn't, like, and that, because that was one way I was, at least, I could see the situation with them coming to an end, was that they maybe got into a fight, or he did something that would, just make the choice for them or for her, but no, not at all. He did not want her to die, not at all. She made that decision on her own, and that was emotional.
Yeah, I'm not really sure she's dead though.
No, yeah.
It seems like she's, of course, very close, but I think her almost fatal wounds were the reason why he actually turned on the drum.
Yes.
Made this drum spin, because he wanted to save her with gravity, because he said that they need gravity to heal. And then he just completely took us by surprise and opened up the Behemoth for everyone.
Yes, the belt welcomes everybody. Wow.
And I think that's the exact right choice, especially when you're a belter and you are being looked down upon. It's like the Good Samaritan, right? It's the classical The Good Samaritan story from the Bible, where you're taken in, you're the outcast taken in and helping other people, and in that regard, you are actually the best one.
Yeah, and that is a very it's a very good decision, I think, as well.
Strategic as well.
It's this, as far as I can see, not really any downsides besides, inviting a bunch of people that hopefully they're gonna behave, but we know that at least some of those Martians, the ones that Bobby she's with, they aren't like, they were like, nah. Like they were shaking their heads at the whole situation, because it was like, oh, these skinnies, these belters are trying to help us, and
well, they can be free if they want to.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying, like, if someone with that attitude got onto the Behemoth and maybe started to, like, I don't know, sabotage it from within, because they're like, hey, let's take over this big ass belter ship, let's make it a Mars ship or an Earth ship or something, because there is still animosity between the factions, I'm sure. Even though they are working together, there are many who would love to fuck that up. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but it's not the way to go about it. And of course, one of the other downsides is also that they would have to care for them, and they would have limited supplies for everyone. And of course, that's if you want to save yourself first, that's probably the best idea. But I also think it's in general it's a good idea, because they have nothing pinned down on them. It's like, we open your ship for you, and if you being assholes,
they have
then you are the assholes.
They have the moral high ground.
Exactly.
That's for sure. But having the moral high ground doesn't, of course, always guarantee that you're in a good position. But at least we're hoping that this is the case. And as we were talking about before with provisions and all that, that hopefully they have enough of both that and, medical supplies and everything that's needed to, help all of these people. So once again, Ashford, so sorry we doubted you. It can still change, of course, you never know, but he really, like, he's been saying the right stuff. We just have been like, no, he's doing it out of strategic reason, for strategic reasons. But he might also, believe in it.
Yeah, but I think it's made this way by the producers and writers and everything.
We are supposed to distrust him, maybe.
Exactly, and that's why it's so impactful when he's actually doing this.
Yes.
Because then we didn't anticipate it, and then it hits even harder in a good way, right?
Yes.
And
because you're not seeing it coming. We were at least just at all times like, what is he gonna do? How is he gonna?
Yeah, and with the grabber thing, I was so afraid that he would just.
That's what I was afraid of as well, when it was just going towards her, and he was looking over, and there was a split second, and that's why I reacted, where I was like, oh hell no, what is he gonna do? Mm-hmm. But then the thing just died on him, and like he couldn't help it. He did nothing. So
so far he seems like a very good guy, and people have been loving him, giving her a lot of love in the comments.
Yes.
So if this is just one little part of how amazing he is, then I'm looking very much forward to see more about who he is and what he's gonna do. Because if he's like this all the way through, I think he's gonna be like a very good chance. I think I would say for the belters to establish a good relationship with the others, with the inners, and also just be a good leader and a good captain, and Yeah.
Hopefully. There is, of course, also, the other side of if we were just still entertaining the idea that he's some sort of a villain, he could also be inviting them all there to, like, just when they get there and then he has them, he can capture them or he can wipe them all out at once. And that would be, I'm not expecting that to happen at all. It just, crossed my mind that if you were a villain, this could also be a strategy to get rid of a lot of enemies, is to invite them in with open arms and then kill them, just, Red Wedding style or something.
Yeah, but I don't think
I don't think so either.
No, I'm just gonna say I don't think they would do that, because things happen for a reason in the Expanse. It's not just happening because it's a major plot twist or whatever. It's there's mostly a reason for it, and there would be no reason for him to kill all the inners. I think
unless he was just real good at hiding his real intent, and that he's one of those kinds of belters who just wants to get revenge on the inners no matter what, and just wants to be on top. But that's not. I'm not seeing it going that way at all. It was just it just crossed my mind.
But I'm saying it's not like in Game of Thrones where you're just you're just turning things on its head just because of the shock value almost. I felt there was a bit of that in the Game of Thrones, and
maybe in the later stuff. But I don't know.
It's just that I think the writers are very clever in the way they're writing stuff, and it would seem odd to just kill everybody. I also think it's a little bit odd with Melba that she's so, Clarissa, that she's so adamant on her revenge. I think it's a little bit.
She's very.
It's a little bit one-dimensional, I think.
She's very, as I mentioned during the episode, I think very single-minded, like very, very focused on one thing, and to the point where, and I think we talked about this as well, where to the point where she's just not thinking clearly. She's not thinking stuff through, and she's just going for it. And like so far, she's just been kind of lucky in many like that she didn't get caught. Mm-hmm. And the whole thing with Tilly, and yeah, rest in peace, and her, like her trying to kill her, and then the whole all the ships got stopped, and that whole situation where nothing happened to her, but Tilly still died. Like that kind of still worked out in her favor. So she's just I hope there's more to her character, but if this is just it for her, I don't even know what Anna did to her there at the end.
I think it was I think she took like a baton from that guy in the
guard dude.
Yeah, and I think inside that baton is also a what's it called when you get shock and you faint? A taser?
Oh, a taser. She got tased.
I think she got tased because of the. I think there was she was kind of getting like a shock. It felt like.
So that was because there was some sort of. I thought at first it was Amos with a fucking screwdriver, because that was to me it sounded like a screwdriver or something. Not a drill. Sorry, it sounded like a drill, like an electric drill. So I thought he was using that. Because we've seen it float around before in earlier episodes with back with Prax and all that, and he caught it right in front of his face. So I thought maybe it was a whole callback to that thing, and Amos he then saved him. But no, it was Anna and apparently some sort of police baton or staff with the ability to tase or shock people.
That's at least what I got out of it. Yeah, because I didn't really see her go that direction, like go after Melba.
No.
And so that was very cool.
That was a nice little surprise there.
Yeah.
And now she's on the Rossi.
It's like...
What the fuck?
Everyone gets in contact with the Rossi.
Yeah. Everybody's just becomes a part of the crew for just a little while. Many people do, at least, and
it's gonna be interesting.
Very interesting. Now we just need Bobby to come back, because I think the Rossi crew is way better for her than the ones that she's with now, at least, because at least they are listening to her, the crew that she's with, the Martians, but because they don't seem like, the sharpest tools in the shed at all. So it would be good for her to get back with the Rossi.
It feels like they are just obeying orders because they have to.
That's what I mean, like simple-minded as well, maybe. But they are at least following her orders, even if they're not happy about them, and they wanted to just kill Holden, and they don't really seem too excited or impressed by the Belters helping everybody else, and
because they are privileged bastards that are brought up in a, as you say, very single-minded way, I'd say. So they seem quite young, so perhaps they don't have the same perspectives as most of the elder Martians. I think a lot of the elder Martians, as what we've seen so far, they actually have this sort of perspective, and they actually have some sort of they're very good to not be so single-minded about everything.
Yeah, they're good at looking at stuff from different angles and assessing the situation as a whole. That's at least what we've seen from some of these Martian commanders. And just to, Bobby, she was just like these very young ones. Like she was just like that when we first met her, but she gained perspective by going out in the world, not maybe by choice, but she got caught in a whole situation, a whirlwind that brought her other places and gave her perspective. So they could use a little bit of that.
We didn't really get much about the whole nucleus and all that. We just got the last few words from
Holden. It was just at the end there, and he was pretty much out cold for the entire episode. And most of the episode was spent with people other than the Rossi crew, actually, which was not used to that, but there's so many great characters in this show now, and so many we're so familiar with this whole world and the factions and everything, so it's just as interesting as following the main crew, I would say. But what is going on with this nucleus? Why is it pulling everybody towards it and like arranging them in a nice circle orbit kind of deal? What's the end game here? Are they gonna get out of the bubble? Are they gonna go further into whatever?
They're really dragging out the answers, I think, because I was so ready for answers in this one, and then they just got the whole other thing with trying to assess the repercussions of
we needed to
stopping.
Yes, exactly. And it was all just, this episode was pretty much just everybody trying to get back on top or get a hold of the situation in some way after what happened in the last one. So moving forward now, with 2 episodes left of the season, we're hopefully going to get into more of the stuff that's going to move the plot forward into new directions and expanding it. And we know a lot of you people have been telling us that we should be watching all of these these last episodes together in a row, and I think that might also have been why you're telling us this, is so that we will get the answers in one sitting. But unfortunately, we are very busy at the moment, so we had to just do this one on its own, and hopefully maybe we can do 12 and 13 together at least. That might be a good idea. So
so now I'm left with some blue balls here, with some.
You really wanted to know more about the nucleus. I know.
Just I'm so curious. It's like, I don't care about the repercussions of the whole thing. I don't care about that.
A little bit.
I found out that I cared about it just a little bit, but at this point, I just don't care. I want to know what's going on, man.
Want the answers. We want the answers. So, and we're gonna get some answers, I'm sure. 2 more episodes, and then it's a whole new season. and a lot of new questions, I'm sure. Yeah. But that's gonna do it for this reaction and review of The Expanse, Season 3, Episode 11, Fallen World. We didn't really get much into, you know, Fallen World, the title. I don't know. It could apply to a lot of stuff, I think, maybe. But yeah, tell us in the comments. And then there's nothing else to say, but thank you guys so much for watching as always. And we will see you as soon as possible. Bye.
Bye.